Hi students, today we are going to learn inclination of a line. The inclination of x-axis and every line which is parallel to x-axis is 0 degree. And the inclination of y-axis and every line parallel to y-axis is 90 degree. And now let us learn slope of a straight line. Slope of a straight line in graph, you can see point A, x1, y1 and point B, x2, y2, where it intersect at C and theta opposite to theta opposite by adjacent. Here opposite side is y2 minus y1 and adjacent side x2 minus x1, where m is equal to tan theta. And slope m is equal to difference in y coordinates divided by difference in x coordinates. Nothing but difference in y coordinates, that is y2 minus y1, and difference in x coordinates x2 minus x1. Now let us learn values of slope. Condition, slope and diagram is given. Here theta is equal to 0 degree where the line is parallel to positive direction of x-axis. Now here you can see the line which is parallel to x-axis. Theta is equal to 0 degree. And here 0 is less than theta and less than 90 degree where the line has a positive slope which rises from left to right. Which rises from left to right. So 0 less than theta less than 90 degree. And then 90 degree is less than theta less than 180 degree where the line has negative slope which falls from left to right. Here theta and 90 degree which is less than theta less than 180 degree. And condition theta is equal to 180, that is theta is equal to 180 where the line is parallel to the negative direction. When the line is parallel to the negative direction of x-axis. Okay, and theta is equal to 90 degree, the slope is undefined. When it is 90 degree, the slope is undefined. Slopes of a parallel lines. Two non-vertical lines are parallel if and only the slopes are equal. So m1 is equal to m2. When it is parallel, m1 is equal to m2. Slopes of a perpendicular lines, tan theta into tan theta 2, that is tan theta 1 into tan theta 2 is equal to minus 1. Where tan is slope 1 into slope 2 is equal to, when it is multiplied, it must be minus 1 when it is perpendicular. And from this we can know that line 1 is parallel to line 2 if and only m1 is equal to m2. And when line 1 is perpendicular to line 2 if and only m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Exercise 5.2. Question number 1. What is the slope of a line whose inclination with positive direction of x-axis is? And here sub-question 1, 90 degree. And take this as theta is equal to 90 degree. And in the next step, theta is equal to slope m is equal to tan theta. Okay, slope m is equal to tan theta. Then in the next step, slope m is equal to tan theta. So tan theta is 90 degree. So tan 90 degree. So slope m tan 90 degree is undefined. Okay. And question number 2, 0 degree. So consider this as same. So theta is equal to 0. And in the next step, slope m is equal to, take this as tan 0. Okay. And in the next step, slope m is equal to 90 degree. Same as well as slope m is equal to tan 0 degree. Tan 0 is, so m is equal to tan 0 is 0. Okay. Question number 2. What is the inclination of a line whose slope is, sub-question 1 is 0. So write this as slope is equal to 0. So when slope is equal to 0, m is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 0. Okay. And in the next step, tan theta, in the place of theta write 0 is equal to tan 0 is equal to 0 degree. So therefore divided by x2. x2 is 0 minus x1 is 5. Okay. Now 0 minus root 5 and 0 minus 5. You get root 5 by 5. Okay. Now here in the numerator we have root 5. So conjugate root 5 both to the numerator as well as denominator. So root 5 by root 5 is equal to root 5 into root 5, 5. Okay. Again 5 into root 5. 5 into root 5, 5 root 5. Now 5 cancel is equal to 1 by root 5. So find the slope. Slope is equal to m is equal to 1 by root 5. Okay. And question number 2. When sin theta, minus cos theta and minus sin theta, cos theta. Okay. Now write slope is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and take this as x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, so y2 minus y1, y2 is cos theta minus y1 minus cos theta. Okay, minus cos theta, y minus comes here, it becomes plus, so plus cos theta divided by, and x2 minus x1, x2 is minus sin theta minus, and x1 is sin theta. Okay, in the next step, here 1 cos and 1 cos, 2 cos theta divided by minus. So common sign we have minus is common. So one side and one side, it is 2 sin theta. Okay, now cancel 2, 1s are 2, and remaining rewrite cos theta divided by minus sin theta. Okay, is equal to, take minus is common, so cos divided by sin, cos divided by sin is cot theta. Okay. Question number 4. What is the slope of a line perpendicular to the line joining A 5, 1 and P, where P is the midpoint of a right circle. Okay, and joining 4, 2 and minus 6, 4. Here we have taking x as 4, 2 and y minus 6, 4 and midpoint at P. Okay, so now we have to find the midpoint of P, then slope of AB. So midpoint x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So the points are here x 4, 2 and y minus 6, 4. Taking this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. So x1 4 plus x2 minus 6. So minus 6 by 2, y1 plus y2. y1 is 2 and y2 is 4. So 2 plus 4 by 2. Okay. So 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is minus 2 by 2, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 by 2. So 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s are minus 1, 3. So midpoint of P, midpoint is equal to minus 1, 3. Now find slope of AB. Slope AP is equal to, so 5, 1 and minus 1, 3. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So slope is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is equal to y2. y2 is 3 minus y1 is 1 divided by x2. x2 is minus 1 and x1 is 5. Okay, and 3 minus 1 is 2 divided by same sign, add minus 6. So 2 1s are by 3. Therefore, it is given that what is the slope of a line perpendicular to the line joining. So it is given as perpendicular. So for perpendicular, if it is perpendicular, then consider as m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So it must be minus 1 as per rule. So it is given as minus 1 by 3. So therefore, slope is equal to 3. Question number 5. Show that the given points are collinear minus 3, minus 4, 7, 2 and 12, 5. Now take the point as A, B and C. Minus 3, minus 4 and B 7, 2 and C 12, 5. Now take slope AB. Now let us find slope of AB. So take AB, that is minus 3, minus 4 and B 7, 2. Take this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, slope of AB is equal to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Okay, now substitute the values. y2 is 2 minus y1. y1 is minus 4. Minus 4 when it comes here it becomes plus 4. And x2 is 7 minus x1 is minus 3. When minus 3 comes here it becomes plus 3. Okay, 2 plus 4 6, 7 plus 3 10. So 2 3s are 2 5s are. Therefore slope of AB is equal to 3 by 5. Now let us find slope of BC. Okay, so AB and then BC. So write the points 7, 2 and C 12, 5. Take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, now again slope of BC is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, so now y2 is 5 minus y1 is 2 divided by x2 is 12 minus x1 is 7. Okay, 5 minus 2 is 3. So 12 minus 7 is 5. So therefore slope of BC is equal to 3 by 5. Now here we are asked to find, show that the given points are collinear. When it is collinear, slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Therefore slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Therefore it is, the points are collinear. Question number 6. If 3 points 3, minus 1, A, 3 and 1, minus 3 are collinear, find the value of A. So here I have taken the points as A, B and C. So first of all let us find slope of AB. Okay, slope of AB. So the points are 3, minus 1 and B, A, 3. So take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. So slope of AB is equal to, when the points are given, take the formula as y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So substitute the value, y2 is 3 minus y1 is minus 1. When it comes here it becomes plus 1 divided by x2. x2 is A minus x1 is 3. Okay, so 3 plus 1 is 4 divided by A minus 3. Therefore slope of AB is equal to 4 by A minus 3. Okay, then slope of BC. Now write the point B and C. So A, 3 and C 1, 3. Okay, so take the point, write the formula as y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, now y2 is 3 minus BC is equal to minus 6 divided by 1 by A. And in the question it is given as if the 3 points are collinear, you have to find the value of A. So collinear is slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. So from that condition, let us find the value of A. Slope of AB is equal to 4 divided by A minus 3 is equal to, and slope of BC is given as minus 6 divided by 1 minus A. Now cross multiply 4 within bracket write 1 minus A. Okay, 4 into 1 minus A is equal to, now multiply this one. So minus 6 within bracket A minus 3. Okay, now multiply 1 4s are 4. 1 4s are 4. Okay, minus 4 into A 4A is equal to 6 into A 6A minus 6A. Okay, and minus into minus plus 6 3s are 18. Okay, the next step, take the like terms together. So minus 4A, while 6A comes to the left side, it becomes plus 6A is equal to 18 plus 4. When it moves here, it becomes minus 4. Okay, now different signs. Subtract 6 minus 4 is 2A. 6 is greater, so plus 2A is equal to 18 minus 4 is 14. So A is equal to 14 divided by 2. So therefore A is equal to 2 1s are 2 7s are. A is equal to 7. So therefore the value of A is equal to 7. Question number 7. The line through the points minus 2 comma A and 9 comma 3 has slope. So slope is given as minus 1 by 2. And you have to find the value of A. So slope is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, the points are as A minus 2 comma A and B 9 comma 3. Slope of AB is equal to, so taking this as x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, slope of AB is given as minus 1 by 2. Okay, now write y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is equal to minus 1 by 2. So substitute the value. So y2 3 minus y1 is A divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is 9 minus x1 is minus 2. Minus 2 when it comes here it becomes plus 2. Okay, is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now cross multiply. So 2 into within bracket 3 minus A is equal to minus 1 into 9 plus 2. Okay, and the next step, multiply 2 into 3, 2 3s are 6 minus 2 into A 2A minus 2A is equal to 1 9s are 9 minus 9 and plus into minus 1 2s are 2. Okay, 6 minus 2A is Take the point as minus 2 comma 6 and 4 comma 8. Okay, x1 y1 x2 y2. Now substitute the values. Y2 is 8 minus y1 is 6 divided by x2 4 minus x1 is minus 2. Minus 2 when it comes in it becomes plus 2. So 8 minus 6 is 2 divided by 4 plus 2 6. 2 ones are 2 threes are. So 1 by 3. Slope of m1 is equal to 1 by 3. And again with the next 2 points 8 comma 12 and x comma 24. So the points are to find the second slope. Take us m2 is equal to again y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So the points are 8 comma 12 and x comma 24. Okay, x1 y1 x2 y2. y2 is 24 minus y1 is 12 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is x minus x1 is 8. Okay, 24 minus 12 is 12 divided by x minus 8. So we can't subtract. It is as x minus 8. That is slope m2 is equal to 12 divided by x minus 8. Hence it is given as perpendicular. So m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. And now m1 is equal to 1 by 3 and m2 is equal to 12 divided by x minus 8 is equal to minus 1. So 1 into 12, 12 divided by 3 into x minus 8 is equal to minus 1. Now 12 divided by 3 into x, 3x minus 3 into 8, 3 8s are 24 is equal to minus 1. Now cross multiply. So 12 is equal to 1 into 3x. So plus into minus minus 3x minus into minus plus 124s are 24. Now take 24 to the left side. So 12 plus 24 when it goes to the left side it becomes minus 24 is equal to minus 3x. Okay. So 12 minus 24. 24 minus 12 is 12. So 24 is greater. Minus 12 is equal to minus 3x. So minus minus cancel. And the next step 12 is equal to 3x. Have 3x x alone in the right side and 12. 3 goes for division. So 3 ones are 3 fours are. Therefore x is equal to 4. The value of x is equal to 4. Question number 9. Show that the given points from Question number 9. Show that the given points form a right angle triangle and check whether they satisfy Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Question number subquestion 1. A, B and C. So first of all find the slope of AB. And it is given as right angle triangle. So take A, B and C. So the points are A 1 comma minus 4 and B 2 comma minus 3 and C 4 comma minus 7. Okay, find slope of AB. Slope of AB is 1 comma minus 4 and 2 comma minus 3. So find y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Substitute the values. Okay, y2 minus 3 minus y1. y1 is minus 4. Minus 4 will become plus 4 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is 2 minus x1 is 1. So different sign minus 3 plus 4. So different sign So therefore slope of AB is equal to 1. And now let us find slope of BC. Okay. So 2 comma minus 3 and 4 comma minus 7. x1 y1 x2 y2. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. y2 is minus 7 and y1 minus 3. Minus 3, when it comes here it becomes plus 3, and x2 is 4 minus x1 is 2. Different sign, 7 minus 3 is 4. 7 is greater, so minus 4 divided by 4 minus 2 is 2. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. So minus 2. Slope of BC is minus 2. Okay, and then find AC. So slope of AC. So the points are minus 1 comma minus 4 and C 4 comma minus 7. Okay, x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, now y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is minus 7 and y1 is minus 4. Minus 4 when it comes here it becomes plus 4 divided by x2 is 4 minus x1 is 1. So different sign 7 plus 4. Different sign subtract. 7 is greater. So minus 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3 ones are 3 threes are. Okay. So it is minus 1. Therefore slope of AC is equal to minus 1. Now after finding slope of AB is equal to 1 and BC is equal to minus 2 and AC is equal to minus 1, it is clear that slope of AB into slope of AC is equal to minus 1. That is 1 into minus 1. Hence it is a right angle triangle. Slope is equal to M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. So here we have AB is equal to 1 and AC is equal to minus 1. Okay, 4 comma minus 7 and A 1 comma minus 4 and B 2 comma minus 3. Okay, so therefore the points of AB into AC is equal to minus 1. So therefore it is a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. Okay, and we are asked to check whether they satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. Using the same points, it must satisfy Pythagoras theorem also. So by Pythagoras theorem, using distance formula, distance is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. You have learned this in 9th standard. So x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So same method, start from AB. Take the points AB, that is 1 comma minus 4 and 2 comma minus 3. Taking this as x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay. So AB is equal to x2 minus x1, 2 minus 1 whole square, 2 minus 1 whole square plus minus 3 comma minus 4. So minus 3 minus formula So AB is equal to root 2 units. And now let us find BC. Very simple, same way. ABC, first find AB, then BC, then AC. Okay. So then let us move to BC. BC is equal to, write the point. BC is equal to 2 comma minus 3 and C 4 comma minus 7. Okay, using distance formula, BC is equal to x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, so x2 minus x1, 4 minus 2 whole square plus minus 7 minus formula minus 3 while it comes here it becomes plus 3 whole square. So 4 minus 2 2 square plus different sign 7 minus 3 4, 7 is greater, so minus 4 whole square. Okay, and 2 into 2 4 plus 4 into 4 16, minus into minus plus, so 16 square root of 16 is equal to 4 plus 16 root 20 units. So BC is equal to root 20 units. And then now let us find AC. The points of AC are 1 comma minus 4 and C 4 comma minus 7. Okay, AC is equal to x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, now x2 minus x1, x2 is 4 minus 1 whole square plus minus 7 minus 4 is here formula minus, and minus 4 when it comes here it becomes plus 4. Okay, in the next step 4 minus 1 is 3 square plus 7 plus 4, 7 minus 4 is 3, 7 is greater, so minus 3 whole square, and 3 into 3 9, again 3 into 3 9. So 9 plus 9 is equal to 18, square root of 18. AC is equal to root 18 units. And by Pythagoras theorem, BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. For BC, here it is root 20 units. Root 20 BC. So BC square root 20 square and AB square root 2 square plus AC root 18. AC square it is root 18 square. Now root and 2 cancel. Okay. Now 20 is equal to 2 plus 18. So therefore 20 is equal to 2 plus 18, 20. Okay. Therefore the point satisfies the Pythagoras theorem. The points ABC satisfies Pythagoras theorem. Question number 9. Show that the given points form a right angle triangle and check whether they satisfy Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and the points are L, M, and N. Okay, L, M, N. So for L, 0, 5 and M 9, 12 and N 3, 14. Okay, start from slope of LM. So the points are 0, 5 and 9, 12. Taking this as x1, y1 and x2, y2 is equal to y2 minus y1 whole square, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. So y2 is 12 minus y1 5 by x2 minus x1, x2 is 9 minus x1 0. So if you subtract 12 minus 5 is 7 divided by 9. Slope of LM is equal to 7 by 9. y1, it is 12 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is 3 minus x1 9. Okay, now 14 minus 12 is 2 by 3 minus 9 minus 6. 2 ones are 2 threes are. So therefore slope of mn is equal to minus 3. So 1 by 3 minus 3, so is equal to minus 1 by 3. Then Lm and Mn, then find Ln. Ln is equal to 0, 5 and 3, 14. Okay, now taking this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, now y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. y2 14 minus y1. y1 is 5 divided by x2 3 minus x1 is 0. So 14 minus 5 is 9. 9 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 threes are is equal to 3. So Ln is equal to 3. Okay, now by Pythagoras theorem, by using slope of Ln into slope of Mn. Mn is equal to, that is for Ln, it is 3 into Mn minus 1 by 3. Okay, 3 cancel is equal to minus 1. So as for slope, if it is perpendicular, m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Now let us check by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now points Lm using distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole square and y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, now Lm, points Lm is 0, 5 and 9, 12. It is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, square root of x2. x2 is 9 minus x1, 0 whole square plus y2, 12 minus y1 is 5 whole square is equal to square root of 9 square plus 12 minus 5, 7 square. So 9 9s are 81 plus 7 7s are 49. Okay, 81 plus 49, 0, 1, 9 plus 4, 12. Okay, now Lm is equal to 130. Then Lmn. So after finding Lm, find Mn. Write the points. Mn is equal to 9, 12 and 3, 14. Take this as x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, by distance formula, that is x2 minus x1, that is 3 minus 9 whole square plus y2 minus y1. y2 is 14 minus 12 whole square is equal to 3 minus 9. 3 minus 9 is 9 minus 3 is 6 whole square plus 14 minus 12 is 2 square. Okay, 6 into 6, 36 plus 2 into 2, 4 is equal to root 40. So Mn is equal to root 40 units. Okay, and now let us find Ln. Ln is equal to 0, 5 and n 3, 14. Okay, x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, now by distance formula, that is x2 minus x1, 3 minus 0 whole square plus 14 minus 5 whole square. square is equal to mn. Mn is root 40 square plus ln square root 90 square. Okay, now square cancel, and then 30 plus 40 plus 90 is equal to 9 plus 4 13, so 130. So therefore the points